on, guys? It's Air25 here, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team playthrough. Well, it's time to get started on the final dungeon of the game, guys. The Ultimate Dungeon, as it's called in the Pokemon news, and basically really the hardest dungeon in the game, the Purity Forest. If you missed the last episode, we did dip our toes into it a little bit just to get some feelers, just to see what it was all about, and yeah, it's crazy. Now, me personally, I had never done this. Granted, we've been over this before with all of these 99 floor dungeons, or level 1 dungeons, but I've never done it before. Like, this one I've literally never done before because it is the hardest one. But I have been watching a lot of videos. Now, granted, like, what I've been watching, they've kind of been like semi-pseudo speed runs of the dungeons. The guy's been clearing the Purity Forest. Like, I think his goal is to clear it with every mon in the game. And that's what he's been working on for the past couple years, along with other stuff, of course. But he's like timing them, so I think he's like possibly just trying to see like how fast he can get through them, and I don't know if he's gonna ever plan on trying to get some faster. From what I saw, Kecleon and Alakazam are the best two Pokemon to use, and I know some of you are gonna be like, well, Aiden, you tried Alakazam with Joyous Tower and epically failed. Yes, but now after I watched him go through with Alakazam, I see why I epically failed. You're not supposed to just spam teleport all over the place. You're supposed to teleport away from danger and then just keep on walking until either danger finds you again or something similar, and then teleport again. So that could be a strat. And Kecleon, I guess, on top of being one of the strongest mons in the game, it levels up super freaking fast. Which, you know, as we've found out, level matters with damage rolls along with stats in this game. So if Kecleon's leveling up quick, then he'll be leveled up to where he can do damage with, you know, his attacks against the Pokemon he's fighting. And obviously Frustration is a TM you can get at this dungeon too, which helps. But obviously I don't have a Kecleon, and it's the hardest monding to recruit in the game, so I'm really hoping we don't have to resort to that. But I think after seeing him do it enough times, I've sort of started to get an understanding of it. And I did take some notes. So, items that we want a Warp Scarf, X-Ray Specs, Pass Scarf, Warp Seeds. Obviously, Max Elixirs are going to be key. Frustration's going to be super important and helpful. We want Link Boxes, actually, for boosted XP early on, and also for later on, especially if we can get lucky enough to get 2 Frustrations. To link them together, because then we'll basically be able to two-shot everything, because it'll be 90 points of damage. Then even if we don't two-shot, we won't get one-shot by whoever we're fighting, so we'll be able to knock them out on the second turn. Obviously, Life Seeds to boost our HP, Joy Seeds to help us level up quicker. Obviously, we're going to need food. Apples are going to be important for us to grab. Quick Seeds will be helpful in case we get into a sticky situation. We can pop one really quick and get 2 turns compared to the opponent's 1 to try to get away from them and out of, you know, any sort of threats. Totter Seeds just to, you know, oh gosh, what's the word? Don't embarrass yourself, Aiden. You know the word. Oh no, I don't know the word. Oh my goodness. This is embarrassing. I know the word, but I don't know the word. Wow. Okay, whatever. Basically to neutralize. There we go. That's the word. To neutralize opponents. Same with Totter Orbs. If there's a lot of enemies around us or in a room that we don't want to deal with, we can Totter them, and then while they're stumbling around confused, we can get out. Cleanse Orbs, because 5% of the items in this dungeon will spawn sticky, as well as the fact that sticky traps are a thing, so Cleanse Orbs will be really important. And the Attract TM is actually also going to be an important thing for us to get, because obviously in this game, Attract is the most broken move ever, and not only, I actually just learned this from watching his videos. I knew that opponents couldn't attack, but I've only ever used, actually I don't think I've ever once used a track, but I've only ever seen it used against bosses. And obviously in boss battles, nobody's moving around. They actually, opponents, or the enemies in the dungeons actually can't move at all while they're infatuated. So not only can they not attack, they can't even move. So really, really great. And the strats that I kind of have been learning is to early on and like in the midpoint of the dungeon, you want to explore all or at least the vast majority of every floor and try and scoop up every item that you possibly can. And also that, you know, the more of the floor you explore, the more Pokemon you'll fight, so the more XP you'll get as well. You want to stop at every Kecleon shop available because, you know, there might be some of the items that you need, like the scarves or the X-ray specs or even, you know, reviver seeds occasionally will spawn in the Kecleon shops. Those will be huge. And when you get to probably about floor 80, you really just want to go on, you want to tunnel vision in on, okay, we're on the last 20 floors, let's push to the end. Now, you see I have Charizard here. And you're probably thinking, okay, well, we're just going to run it back with Charizard since that's what you're doing now. And actually, and you guys are going to laugh and think I'm crazy, I'm going to use Zigzagoon for our first run through of this dungeon. And I know all of you right now are sitting there like, Aiden, you just got done saying this is the hardest dungeon in the game. Why are you using Zigzagoon? Well, if its level being 11 is any indication to you guys on why I'm using Zigzagoon, that's why. He levels up super freaking fast, for one. He actually hits decently hard for the Pokemon that he is, for 2. And for 3, his ability is Pickup. Oh, you lose all your money too? Okay, well I'm gonna do this just to save a little bit of time there. I didn't know that. You're like, oh crap, you can't bring money in either. Obviously, I don't care about any of the items that I have in my inventory right now, because they're all, you know, just ones that I didn't lose from our last run through of Purity Forest at the end of last episode. So if I lose them, I don't care. That sucks though. I didn't know I couldn't bring money in here. Oh boy. Okay. And obviously we have to come in here solo. We can't recruit any Pokemon in here, so it's just gonna be us versus the dungeon. Hopefully we get good RNG luck with the items and stuff like that. And let's get started. But yeah, I mean, look, I understand that's a Cleffa, but like, other than, like, defensively and HP wise, we're gonna be kind of, it's gonna be stressful. Because Zigzagoon's not the most, you know, offensive thing, or defensive thing, right? But his offensive stats are actually really, really good. You know, well, decent, right? They're really, you know, they're not bad. I mean, I'm level 1 with 15 attack, you know what I mean? So, that's gonna be really good for us, I feel. There's traps all over the place in this dungeon, too, which is very scary to me. I'm very stressed about this. Of course, I'm very, very stressed about this dungeon, I'm not gonna lie. Especially after seeing, like, the Charizard run that we did, you know, at the end of the last episode, like, how crazy it was, and how crazy it got. Like, I'm really stressed for this. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. And, you know, it's also really crazy, unironically, Lediba also did really good. He did a run with Lediba also, and it actually did exceptionally well, which kind of blew my mind a little bit. But Zigzagoon honestly did pretty good as well. It actually did a really solid effort through. I don't know if with Kecleon he was speedrunning or not, but I do know that he cleared the whole dungeon with Kecleon in like 31 minutes. So I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if because it was Kecleon, if he was like sort of like legit speedrunning it or not, or if Kecleon's just that strong, but obviously we're not going to be doing that with Zigzagoon. But I think he cleared it in about that same amount of time with Alakazam too, or at least something similar. Of course, that's sticky. I was really hoping that wasn't going to be sticky so I could eat it. I'm probably going to eat the grimy food right when we get to the stairs, because we've already used up a lot of our belly. Oh, I did not mean to do that. We almost just lost right there. Okay, actually, let me get my HP back first. There we go. Yeah, you see, so like it's gonna be about 100 XP per level up, I think, early on for Zigzagoon, so it's not gonna be terrible. Okay, I guess that's enough HP. That's fine. Ah, yes, execute. Yeah, we really want to take a lot advantage of the executes that are around. Oh, which, speaking of, I'm so sorry. I just realized we're in a new dungeon. So, for the first 3 floors, all you'll encounter are Pidgey, Jigglypuff, Bellsprout. You also will encounter Cleffa starting on the first floor. Starting on floor 2, you'll get Caterpie, Wurmple added, and floor 3 adds Execute. And we'll definitely want to take full advantage of the executes whenever we see them, because obviously, as you saw, they give 45 XP there. That's super nice. We got 2 citrus berries. Obviously, one of them's sticky, so we won't be able to eat it right now, but eventually we will, and that'll be very, very nice for us. I'm about to, as soon as I get up to full HP, I'm about to eat that non-sticky one. As you see, pickup's already kind of coming in handy because we picked up that warp seed when we got onto this floor. That'll also be helpful for us, like, you know, just from getting lost in dungeons and whatnot. But we're kind of running low on tackles already, though, which is mildly concerning. I hope I can find a max elixir soon, because I don't think I'll be learning a new attack anytime soon. At least, you know, not an offensive one. I can't remember. Honestly, I might even just start A-attacking. I know it's gonna really shaft my XP, but in hindsight, I'm not getting a boatload of XP from these Pokemon anyway. Alright, so Pidgey and Jigglypuff and Bellsprout are now gone. And we have added Poochyena as a Pokemon that we can fight. Oh, Big Apple, that's so nice. Oh boy, that's not good. That's not good either. That's not good either. Oh my. Yeah, I feel like this, like, from what I've seen and from what I've heard from the guy talking about it, this dungeon is very, like, luck dependent. Which sort of concerns me for doing it, like, for the videos, because, like, depending on how unlucky we get, you know, I don't want to necessarily just keep on, you know, doing a dungeon 800, like, doing the dungeon, like, 800 times, you know what I mean? Like, if we're gonna, if we get unlucky, then we get unlucky type deal, but like, obviously I do still want to clear the dungeon. So it's like, I don't really know what to do. Like, I don't know if I should just start streaming it, and then once I, you know, edit it out to, like, after I clear it, you know, like, edit that down to a video, or you know, to videos or whatever, or whatnot, or not. But I have, you know, because I don't want this series to just end up being, you know, like to get to like 100 episodes, for example, just me trying to clear this dungeon. You guys get what I mean? So here on floor 5, we've lost Cleffa, Caterpie, and Wurmple. This is Execute's last floor. Unfortunately, we haven't seen any other than that first one. That's kind of unfortunate for our XP. We are about to level up again, though, which is really good. And then we've added Nidoran Female and Rattata onto this floor. Obviously, we already encountered the Nidoran. Oh, good God. That's really scary. That did a lot of freaking damage. Oh, wow. Okay. Well then. Alright. I do want to try Zigzagoon again. I genuinely do feel like Zigzagoon can be good for this. I just kind of think that was a little bit... I just think that was kind of a little unlucky, because there was like literally no max elixirs really on there. Like, at all. So... let's run it back. Let's run it back with Zigzagoon. Honestly, if Zigzagoon really looks like it's gonna be like a fail, like it's just not gonna work, then I will try something else. And I honestly probably will try Alakazam first, because he will make it easiest. Honestly, that's another attack, so I'm gonna use that right away. This is already looking better for us, because at least I have another attack now. And, oh wait, no, never mind. I thought I started with Tail Whip for some reason. I don't know why. I know Zigzagoon starts with Growl instead of Tail Whip. I use Zigzagoon quite often because I love that mon. Oh, okay. There might be something up there, but it's not worth wasting all the steps for, so I'm not going to. Let up to the next floor. Quick Seed, nice. Food early, nice. That's not nice. I don't like the fact that, like, 90% of the dungeon is shrouded in frick. Okay. Oh, thank God the A attack. I so would have just lost right there. I don't like, though, that the majority of this dungeon is, like, shrouded in darkness. Because, like, you can get jump scared so easily. I do have the apple, so I'm gonna check this out down here. A waste, I guess, but better to be safe than sorry. Ooh, actually, you know what? I do want the XP. So I will fight these guys. Yeah, that was a good idea. That definitely was a good idea. Not intentionally trying to grind, I was just trying to get a little bit more HP just so I could feel a little bit more comfortable. Okay, at least we know where the stairs are. That's good. So we can go looking for items. Honestly, I think like oh wait, did I pick anything up? No, I did. That sucks. I honestly think that finding the stairs first. Okay. I don't really want to go that far out of my way. I probably should. Oh, frick. Pay attention, Aiden. That's gonna be probably the thing that really gets me this run, is the fact that I'm gonna like not pay attention and get myself knocked out by something like that. Pidgey. Like easily could have done. I'm so glad I didn't step on that PP trap either on the way up here, by the way. I'm not doing as good level-wise. Oh, Max Elixir, that's clutch. I'm not doing as good level-wise this time as I was before. I haven't seen a single execute yet, which is kind of irritating. And the level thing is kind of concerning. say the least. Alright, well, we're up to level 3. Okay. Drop Chesto. I'm honestly just gonna eat the Chesto right now, just for the belly. Okay, eye drop seeds are actually really nice too, because they'll let you see like any traps are on the floor, so those will be kind of helpful for us too. Okay, I didn't pick up an item this floor. That sucks. That's useless, but we can sell it to a Kecleon if we find one. Good, there's an execute. Perfect. I need to find a lot of you, my friend. Twist band. I don't believe that's helpful. I don't believe, anyway, that is helpful. There's a chance it could be, but I don't believe that it is. Awesome, level 4. You love to see it. Oh, I went too far. How are we looking? Okay, still about 100. Let's see, what does a twist band do? That prevents... I mean, oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I guess I can't hold that for now, because I don't want my stats getting lowered, but no, because then I won't be able to pick up. Well, I guess I could hold it while I'm traveling on the floor, and then once I get ready to leave the floor, then I can, equip it. Okay. So 6th floor now. So we've lost execute, which is unfortunate. We once again only... That's so clutch. We got a cleanse orb. We once again only encountered 1, which is unfortunate, but we've picked up Togepi as a Pokemon now to encounter. Probably should check out over there, because there's a lot of space over there. Yeah, okay. Even if it is just money, because money will be important if we run into any Kecleons. I need to try to be like as efficient as possible with my movement and like everything during this exploration of this dungeon for many reasons. Oh crap. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, I think the frailness of Zigzagoon honestly is gonna be the thing that scares me the most. Alright, level 5. Oh, okay, so I learned Tail Whip now. If I can find a link box, that'll be really nice, because that'll really help out my damage output with Tackle. If I can get a link box and then link them together. Rest, I don't care about that, but I can sell that to Kecleon. Crap, I'm used to Tackle being up there. I would have been so mad if that was the thing that ended me. Speaking of Kecleon, Eye Drop Seed, I don't really want to spend the money on it. I don't really want to spend the money on that grimy food either. Okay, so even though I do need food, but okay, so we'll place that down. Place that down. It's only $1, but we'll place that down. We'll place that down. Get an extra 2K to help us later on. I don't necessarily think that'll help me, but I know this will not help me, so I'll give you that also. Thank you for your time, Kecleon. Okay, well that sucks that our first Kecleon shop was a dud, but at least we got some more money, so that is helpful as well. Honestly, I think these one-room orbs will be really nice too. I might honestly use that right away next floor, to be honest. honestly, to be honest, yeah. Great English there, Aiden. Oh, Luminous Orb, too. Oh, yeah, that's the one I didn't write down. That's gonna be really handy as well. Having a... Oh, crap. Oh, wow, I got ballsy there. Okay. Freaking crap, man. You know what? I don't want to... Oh, I don't have an Oran Berry this run. That was last run. Oh, you freaking guy. Okay. Oh, right, yeah. I gotta eat, yep. Cool, got an apple. Chilling. Oh, God. Oh. Please. Please. No! Okay. And another level up. Okay. Oh, I've been slacking. So, on floor 7, we can actually start to encounter other Zigzagoons, and Clefairy, and Voltorb, and Elekid. We've lost Rattata and Nidoran female. Floor 8, we also can start to encounter Aron and Spearow, which obviously we've already seen. Okay. At least I have a Warp Seed, so I can get out if Desperation strikes. I need to recover HP, though. Frick! No! Come on, man. No, I don't care. That's BS. I'm not gonna lose because of stupid misses. I'm not. That's just not fair. Because this game has very stupid accuracy checks. Freaking crap. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this. Okay, that's fine. If I had more HP, I would have fought that, but I don't, so. Which sucks, because I need the XP, and that I would have leveled up again, but I need to prioritize my safety a little bit. Yeah, okay, bye. So on floor 9, we can start to encounter Weedle. That's useless, but I'll eat it for some belly. And we've lost Zigzagoon now. Alright, cool, level 8. And the nice thing is, like, with the amount of XP that these Pokemon are giving us, this is, like, I think, a reason why I think Zigzagoon can be kind of successful in this dungeon, is because the amount of XP that these Mons are giving, it's, like, 1 to 2 knockouts and I'm leveling up. You know what I mean? So it's, like, that's super nice. That's also super nice. Okay, should check out a little bit more. Try and see if there's any more items. Okay, I'm not. I probably should go down there, but we'll just keep going. Alright, so floor 10. So we've lost Clefairy and Elekid now, and Aron, and... Oh, we started seeing Hoppip on floor 9 also. And we'll also, now we'll start to see Metapod, Plusle if you're playing Red Rescue Team, Minun if you're playing Blue Rescue Team. And that is all. This will be Voltorb's last floor as well. Is this Headbutt? Please be Headbutt. Yes. Okay, I get rid of Growl for sure. Definitely. Awesomeness. Honestly, I might, even though there is a PP difference, I might, if I can get my hands on a link box, I might link Headbutt with Tackle and Tail Whip. Just so I can make sure I'm knocking stuff out. I think that might be a good shout for me to do. least we're finding a good amount of max elixirs. That's... Oh my good god. Oh no! That's gonna... Honestly, that'll probably be the death of me. Clicking the wrong damn attack. Freaking hell, man. Okay, let's eat that grimy food. I've been paralyzed both times I've eaten a grimy food. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Hello, Rolls. Oh, that did knock you out? Oh, good god. I'm so scared. Okay. Well, I do think that this is a good place to end this part off, guys. I'm just gonna recover a little bit of HP here. Okay. But yeah, I do think this is a great place to wrap this part up. We're looking pretty... I think we're looking pretty decent to start off with. You know, I mean, we're level 10. We're looking pretty good level-wise. I mean, obviously, we're still really frail on the defensive side of things, but at least, you know, we do have, you know, the offensive stats. So as long as, you know, we're not getting jumped by anybody, we should be alright as far as that's concerned. As far as, you know, dealing damage is concerned. And we're looking pretty good with items so far. We got a lot of max elixirs, which is really great. Got throwables, which is nice. Blast seed. Got a couple quick seeds. One sticky, of course, but we do got the cleanse orb. And yeah, so I don't know. Well, I'm nervous just because I've never done this dungeon before, and it is the hardest in the game, and I just want to succeed in it. And I honestly would love to do it with Zigzagoon. Like, I think that would be really freaking cool to do it with Zigzagoon, but we'll have to just see what happens. But nonetheless, if you guys did enjoy this episode, please leave a like down below. I'd greatly appreciate that. And click that subscribe button if you guys are new. And don't forget to click that little notification bell so you guys do get notified next time videos do go live on the channel. And with that, I will see you guys on my next episode. See you later, guys.